The seemingly endless debate over the debt ceiling continues in Washington as lawmakers volley back and forth over proposed spending cuts in order to reach a compromise.
Joining us live this morning to talk more about the fight over the nation's debt limit, as well as an amazing milestone for Houston Crimestoppers, Senator John Cornyn. Senator, I have to say, I was at the kickoff luncheon for Crimestoppers 30 years ago here in Houston, and I was a skeptic about how effective this program might be. But, Senator, I was really off base.
Well, it's been an amazing record, and I was there at the 20th anniversary 10 years ago when I was Attorney General, and now it's going to be great to be back on the 30th anniversary and to recall the record of success that they've had. Last year alone, more than 900 crimes solved, 800 arrests, $700,000 in cash awards, and you project that out over the last 30 years, and it's 29,000 crimes solved, and all because of the great work of Crimestoppers and the tip line and the reward system they've developed, which seems to be working very well.
You're also doing your part as well. I understand you've introduced a bill that would provide a safe haven for minors who are being trafficked and sold into sex slavery.
Yeah, this is one of those unspeakably brutal crimes that occurs, and frankly, without most people even being aware of it. And once immigrants are trafficked across our borders by criminal gangs and cartels, they basically lose any control over what happens to them. Some of them held hostage for sex, some for basically indentured servitude. Others are told unless they come up with additional money that their family members will be harmed. So this is something that I've been working on for a number of years, including in my previous role as Attorney General, and continue to work on in the United States Senate.
Congressional Republicans meeting with the president about the debt limit and about cutting spending. We seeing any progress, or is this just more posturing?
Well, I think it's a part of a negotiation process. And I think about 80, maybe close to 90 Democrats joined all the Republicans earlier this week in voting against a clean debt ceiling increase. This is sort of equivalent to raising the credit limit on your credit card without going to debt counseling and figuring out how you're going to ultimately pay the money back. And I think this is a point of great leverage, but also of great opportunity for both the president, Republicans, and Democrats to bend the spending curve down, which we know we have to do. We can't keep living like this. And also to deal with our broken entitlement programs like Medicare, which the Medicare trustees said will become insolvent in 13 years. So doing nothing is not an option. Keep doing what we have been doing is not an option. So we need to work this out, and that's what we're trying to do here over the next few weeks.
Also, Senator Cornyn, what do you think of Governor Perry as a presidential candidate and perhaps seeing a fellow Texan back in the Oval Office?
Well, of course, he's got a great story to tell. I'm glad we all talk about the Texas miracle and how much better we're doing here in Texas relative to the rest of the country. And the governor is entitled to some credit for that. And, we'll see what he decides to do. After spending so much time criticizing Washington, I don't know whether he really wants to come up and work in Washington or not, but we'll have to see what he ultimately decides. I think he'll have a great story to tell and be able to claim justified credit for being part of the reasons why Texas continues to do better, be a job creator while we're growing and really a model for the rest of the country.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us. It's Senator John Cornyn.